gonna be good.
If I'm
Birdman rub, this gonna be good.
Hi, besties. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Katrina. Welcome back to Erasing Mistakes,
where we make the mistakes so that you don't have to.
So on today's video, we are Besties Be Talking. And today we're talking about 5 tips to online dating.
Dun, dun, dun. You know, it's quarantine time, and the only way we can date really is on the phone.
Yeah. So, you know, there's Bumble, there's Hinge, Tinder. I think Black People Meet.
eHarmony. They even had the old people, old timers.
And I think they got Christian Mingle out there as well. So there is a dating app for everyone. And hey, get it. We're in 2020. So we're looking for new ways to meet people. Exactly. Because we can't go to a club, the brunch, your friend's house, etc.
And you don't want to meet them at work.
No, that's an HR violation. That's an HR violation. You can't meet them at work.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's go ahead and get into those tips. And the first tip on our 5 tips on online dating is make sure you put a variety of photos in your profile and match with profiles that have a variety as well. Don't sit here with a bunch of headshots, a bunch of Snapchat filters, because that's not showing the true you. So go ahead and, showcase that. And then if a guy has a bunch of headshots, it's probably a catfish. And
Speaking of catfish.
Girl, what you got to tell us?
Okay, besties.
She got something to tell us about catfish.
Got a little tea for y'all ready? So I've been talking to this guy. I'm not going to say his name. We'll call him Mr. Bumble.
Okay, Mr. Bumble. Tell us about Mr. Bumble.
So Mr. Bumble has amazing conversation. Okay. But something is a little fishy about him. Because tip number 1 is make sure that you match with people who have a variety of pictures. Well, me and Mr. Bumble added each other on Snapchat. Not Snapchat, that's a lie. Instagram.
Okay, Instagram. Okay. And usually people have all kind of pictures on there, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So I pulled up his Instagram and I'm scrolling like, okay, let me see. He has like memes. He has family members, so he's family oriented. I was like, check. But then all the pictures of him are like here.
Oh, so he hit you still with a lot of headshots.
A lot of headshots. In his car, but he have it here. In the
like
bed, he have it here. Everything is like just from the chest up.
Oh, yeah. So, y'all, again, tip number 1, make sure you connect with somebody that's showing their full body, because you don't want to be surprised on your first date. You don't want to walk up and be like,
who are you? Like,
this is not the person in the photo. So, just go ahead and showcase yourself. All right, on to the next tip.
Tip number 2 with dating online, make sure you do your research. Look him up on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google his name. If you got a friend in the police department, run his name. You have to do your research.
All of it, because you might find out if he's married, he got
a pedophile. We have daughters.
Yep.
So I can't even bring it. First off, I don't bring no man around my child.
Okay,
until
hello.
It's serious. That's number 1.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
I don't bring anybody around my children unless we're serious.
Okay, and that's a prime example, because let me tell y'all. So I had matched with this guy on Hinge.
Mr. Hinge.
And I thought I had did my research, but for some reason he would never tell me where he lived. He just wouldn't tell me a lot of stuff. So eventually, I had to do my own research. Okay, let's face it, guys. We snoop through things. We kind of be detectives.
We're low-key stalkers.
And so, found his address. It looked like a regular home, but to find out, he didn't live there. So, and he lived elsewhere. So anyways, I was bamboozled. And it was a mess.
So do your research.
Do it well, and bring in your reinforcements.
Yeah. Oh, this girl here, baby. Whenever I need to know anything about anybody, well, first off, I don't even give her a name. I found him. I'm like, wait, how? Well, I saw his little profile picture in the screenshot that you sent, and I did this, and I was like, dang, Katrina. But what you find though?
That's me. So
yes, make sure you put your bestie on duty. because you gotta have help.
We're not gonna let you down.
Mm-mm.
Never. Tip number 3 is ask open-ended questions. You know, usually we'll say, how are you doing today? Fine. Or,
I don't know, like, how old are you?
yeah, 32.
I mean, but that's usually in the profile. But don't ask questions where it's just like yes or no or one worded, because then the conversation is gonna end. And let's be serious. Dude's not good at keeping the conversation going. It's usually the woman, which is so frustrating.
Exactly. So sometimes it's like pulling teeth. So just ask questions where they can elaborate more and you can learn about them and they can learn about you. So it's a win-win situation.
Pretty simple, huh? Tip number 4. Make sure that you read his profile good and make sure that you look at the questions in his profile. All the time, not all the time, 98% of the time, you'll find out exactly what you need to know to let you know if you really, really, really want to match with him.
Exactly.
I have another example.
Oh, she got another example, y'all. Go ahead.
Okay.
Please share with us, Brittany, another example. See, we erasing these mistakes, so y'all won't have so many.
Y'all ain't gonna make these mistakes.
No.
So I'm gonna call this one Mr. Black Lives Matter.
Oh.
Because he a real big activist.
To the people.
He's so fine too. Anyway, okay, so I matched with Mr. Black Lives Matter a couple years ago.
Okay.
And, you know, I was mesmerized over his beauty that I didn't really read his profile, y'all.
Fine chocolate specimen.
So we got into a situationship. And y'all know on SpongeBob, in between scenes where it say
2,000 years later.
That's what happened. 2 years later, and we was still in a situationship. I went back and looked at his profile, and on the what you looking for, it was like nothing serious or something like that. So I was looking for a relationship because my profile said it. He had said he just wanted to have fun, basically, but I didn't read it because I just looked at his fineness.
Don't be blind, y'all. Don't be blinded by the fineness.
So then that's how I ended up in a situationship for 2 years.
And that's a long time. So just make sure you read the profile thoroughly. Like you also get a little glimpse at their personality and see if y'all are compatible, because just face it, y'all.
Don't waste your time.
We don't have it. I mean, you can still match with them and they can seem great on paper and waste your time. But hey, that's a risk. But from the jump,
if I would have read the profile, y'all, I could have been dating other people in them 2 years and probably be married again.
Yeah. And also, it's a great conversation starter. You know, you sitting there like, oh, what should I say to him? If you see something in his profile like, oh, he loves Taco Tuesday, you could be like, so what about that Taco Tuesday? Conversation starter.
Instead of just saying, hey, how you doing?
Exactly, because
they get bored.
Copy, paste. Nope. Next. And the last tip on our list to online dating is, drumroll please, make sure you FaceTime him before a date. That's right, y'all. Call him up, boop, hit that phone, look cute in the camera, and see if he answers.
Because you can't put no filters on FaceTime.
Sure can. And if he doesn't answer, it's probably that catfish again, like we said in tip 1.
Oh, but wait. If you're afraid to give him your real number, the dating apps have an option where you can like FaceTime through the app. So he'll never have your number and you can keep it discreet. Exactly. That's just a little tip for safety.
And also with iPhones and also Androids, they have like Google Duo where you can register through your email address and you can just block that, delete it, or make you a certain email just for dating. Who knows? I mean, you got to keep your options open. You got to be on deck, sis.
But wait, besties. Wait.
Y'all, she got... Brittany had the tea for everything.
I always got something up my sleeve.
She have the tea for everything, y'all.
So, Mr. Bumble, the one I told y'all about in tip number 1.
Oh, hey, Mr. Headshot. That's what should have been named.
Okay, we switching it. Mr. Headshot. We gonna switch cameras, y'all, and I'm gonna FaceTime him right now, so that my bestie's out there, and my bestie here, we can see if this fool's really a catfish.
Y'all comment below if y'all think he's gonna answer or not. I personally, just given what Brittany and I have been talking about for the last week, I don't think he's gonna answer, y'all.
Well, we're gonna try, and if he answer y'all gonna be here live and in person to witness if I'm being catfish.
Birdman rub, this gonna be good.
All right, we'll be right back, y'all. All right.
All right, y'all. We're back. Brittany's about to call Mr. Headshot. Let's see his answer. And you know, like how back in the day when we used to do three-way, we gotta be quiet. Mute yourself. Okay.
All right, y'all. Let's see, FaceTime.
Oh, I hope he answers.
Mr. Headshot. So, oh, shoots. I'm really calling him, y'all. I'm sure y'all can hear it. He's a catfish, y'all.
We on ring 7. 8. 9.
Bruh.
All right.
10 rings. Y'all, 10, but okay, I know some of y'all like, y'all give him the benefit of the doubt. He busy, he's doing something. I mean, we're in quarantine. You can at least even shoot a text back and say, hey, I'll hit
What
you
do
back.
you really have to do? Like, outside ain't open.
I mean, let me tell y'all, okay, just to give a little more backstory to it,
Yeah.
they've been, you know, conversing about actually meeting up, and now that it's the day to meet up,
He went ghost, y'all. Y'all know why? Because he's a catfish.
he a catfish.
And I'm okay with the fact that he's a catfish, but now I'm so curious to know what he really looked like that I'm like, okay, now, bruh, you got to answer the phone. You got to do something because now I need to know.
We need to know.
So stay tuned, besties, because, you know, if Mr. Headshot decides to FaceTime or if he call or anything, we're going to make sure to pull that camera out so that y'all can come along with us.
So that's that, besties. We gave you 5 tips that you should implement when you go to online dating.
And you've heard our horror stories, so we have made all the
Don't be like
mistakes
us.
for online dating, so you don't have to. So next time that you get on Bumble, Hinge, eHarmony,
All those places.
you'll know exactly what to do.
So I hope you had your paper and your pen, you wrote them down. And hey, if you agree or have similar situations, drop it down in the comments below because we want to hear and just make sure it's just not us.
Please leave your horror stories if you have any, or if y'all are in any successful relationships
Let
from
us
online
know.
dating. Drop that down in the comment section below too, because
we
that give us
tryna get
hope.
like y'all. We trying to get like y'all. Before the end of this video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share.
And hit that bell so that you'll never miss another video.
So until next time,
Bye, besties.